I've moved around. I've moved around all over Columbus, but before I moved out there, I never really spent any time in Westerville or Worthington, because there's no reason to go out there. It's too expensive. It's what you call a bedroom community. It's you know what a bedroom community is? It's a suburb of a large city or town where people just go to the large city and town next door to work and entertainment, and then they just go home to sleep. That's all they do. They go home to sleep, maybe watch television, but the rest of the time they spend in the big city, like Columbus. They spend all the time in the big city next door. Bedroom community, because all they do is sleep. People out in Westerville, they don't hang out in Westerville. They don't work in Westerville. They work in Columbus. Yeah, they're tearing all that down, because there was like homeless people hiding out back there. Yeah. Yeah, because we had that cold snap. They didn't want people to die out there.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was Alaska for a minute there here.
Yeah.
Like 7 degrees.
I see guys down on campus
Sleeping outside?
on the sidewalk, man.
What? When it was 7 degrees?
Yeah, it was below zero. When they were downtown, I mean, they had like all this cover and all this stuff they were laying on, but I'm like, that's gotta be.
That ain't gonna do nothing. You're on the cement. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember one night because I have I have an app on my phone. It tells you what the temperature is where you're at, and it said it was 7 degrees. And I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing out here when it's 7 degrees?
That means the wind chill is probably below zero.
I like
to get you that wind chill, man. That wind be blowing when it's down like that, you freeze in a couple minutes, man.
No, I've slept outside, but I've done it during the summer.
Yeah.
Not fall and winter.
They had these schools. They announced the other night on the news. They had all these different schools and rec centers, schools in areas.
Yeah.
Rec centers open that they can go in.
Yep.
A lot of them don't want to go in because they got to be in by 9 o'clock.
Well, you know, the main reason a lot of people, I'm gonna generalize here, but in my opinion, I think most people that are houseless, homeless, misplaced, they choose to be that way.
Yeah, I think so.
Because people have tried to help them in the past, and there are places to go get help, but they choose to live outside for whatever reason, mental illness, whatever reason, they choose to sleep outside and just rough it.
That's exactly what I said, man.
They pioneer style. They're out there building the fire and cooking over the fire.
Yeah. I used to work with juvenile kids in man. And a lot of them used to be, we'd get them at 15 and keep them until 18 and then help them, show them how to get jobs and all that stuff.
They didn't want to do that.
A lot of them would be like, man, I don't know why you're trying to do all that, because I'm just going to go live on the street anyway.
Yeah.
Like, live on the street? What? In Columbus, Ohio?
They're 18. They've already decided they're going to be homeless.
Decided that.
Shoot.
Yeah, and some of them, man, I used to give to them all the time, man, especially over where I worked at. I looked at this dude one day, I said, man, I started this job 7 years ago.
Right.
I met you 7 years ago out here, and I see you every day.
You're still out here.
Yeah, I see you every day. You and your girlfriend now you got a girlfriend.
Oh, he dragged her into it.
I'm like, well, she was out there on another corner by herself, and they hooked up.
Oh, they hooked up.
Yeah,
Safety in numbers.
Yeah, and I'm like, but I said, man, it's been 7 years.
You're still out here.
That's crazy. And they stand up there at the McDonald's and hang out by the McDonald's, and right on top of the damn McDonald's sign says, we're hiring.
What do they do? Like ask people to buy them food?
Yeah, and stuff like that, man. But then finally I seen him. He took the job at the Super America out there. And I haven't seen him anymore. Okay. But he was doing something somewhere, because even in wintertime, his gear was always on.
Yep.
He always had nice boots on.
His bags. He had his bags with him.
He always had a nice coat on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, I don't think he was as homeless as you said you were.
maybe his mother was like letting him stay with her, like, but not full time.
Yeah,
like you can stay here for a week and then you're out, something like that.
Man, I tell you what though, the city tour, the baddest homeless encampment camp I ever seen.
Yeah.
The baddest one I ever seen was right down here, behind the convention center.
Oh, they're still out there.
No, the city cleaned them out.
No, behind the convention center, underneath the freeway overpass.
Yeah.
Behind the railroad tracks. They're still out there.
Now,
yeah.
This one I'm telling you.
Yes.
I saw when they cleaned them out. These boys these a bunch of old boys.
Yeah.
Somebody was dropping them off wood. They had wood stacked up like you have at your house. And they had wood burning stoves, and they had grills. And somebody had brought them a porta potty.
Okay.
They had a porta potty, and they had tents. You know what I'm saying? And they had chairs, lawn chairs.
Yeah.
They'd be out there just chilling, man, with a nice fire. And then something came to town. Something was coming. Man, they sent a dump truck down there or something else, man. My boy used to be.
There's a tent right there. Look at that.
Oh, there's a bunch of them back in there.
No, at one time, I used to camp out.
Bunch of them back in there.
I used to camp out behind the convention center, underneath the freeway overpass. I used to camp out back there with Crazy Lisa.
Yeah, they probably still do it, sneak in there and do it. But they had this encampment, man. These dudes here, they had like those green army tents, them real heavy duty tents. Yeah, they had those.
No, we were camping out back there, and my boots disappeared, and then I was like, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
I was like, she's like
right over there. See under there? They were right over there.
Yeah.
Right over there.
Spring Street using the right lane.
Yeah, the city came. And they kept it clean. They had barrels with trash bags. Somebody was dropping them off supplies, man. They had wood neatly stacked. Everything was clean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the city still cleaned them out because somebody was complaining about it.
No, I lived behind the convention center, underneath the freeway overpass by the railroad tracks. And I was out there with Crazy Lisa, and my boots disappeared one night, and I was like, I'm done. I'm good.
Yeah. And then when I worked over on the west side over there off of McKinley and Yale, they were all up in there in the railroad tracks.
Yes. That's where they camp out, anywhere by tracks.
Man, for me though, man, I don't want to live on the street. I gotta be when it start getting around. So August, September, I gotta start. I gotta be bumming to get me a ticket to go south or something.
I have camped out, but I've done it during the summer. But the thing is, it's like people won't leave you alone.
Right.
If you're just outside like all the time, complete strangers will just, what are you doing out here? You're.
Yeah. Nationwide Boulevard.
Yeah, right there. That's Nationwide Boulevard.
I know. But I'm saying, where's that railroad thing?
You gotta turn this way. Here? Yeah, this way. Yeah.
It's telling me something about Goodale. It's telling me something crazy.
No, it's literally right down this way. Yeah. Yep. Red Roof Inn Plus Convention Center is across the street from the convention center.